Good afternoon. This is Tom Elmore, KA1NVZ of Anchorage, Alaska. It's Sunday, March the 26th, 2023. Today I'd like to talk about the Regency line of monitor radios. These were multi and single channel radios, dual conversion, FM of course, and crystal controlled. They were most likely made for police and especially fire department. Some of the radios incorporated a switched outlet on the back that could activate external devices such as indicating bulbs and alarms and bells, etc. I've always had an interest in radios that had this kind of capability. I first encountered one of these radios when I was growing up in Michigan. My good friend Ted, N8 Hotel Yankee Oscar, his father was a volunteer fireman in the city that they lived in, and he had one of these almost identical to this particular unit here. It's a single channel, I believe it was a high band VHF unit in their home, and it had a bulb in the back that would activate whenever a police or fire call, especially fire call, went out. I believe they made these in low band. I have one on 29.6 FM to monitor FM band openings in that band segment, high band VHF, and I believe they also made them in UHF. I have a quick model set up here on 146.52, and you can see that when I key the handheld radio, I'll get an indication here, and the light will stay on until it's reset. You can also leave it off, and the light will go on just by keying the handheld on and off. These were interesting radios that they used a dual wound relay that was wound for subaudible tones, much like the early telephone systems on party lines that used discrete calling, if you remember that in their ringing system. These relays would require two tones of different frequencies to pull in that activate the light. I have disconnected the relay in this model, and I'm running it as a carrier operate only switch type of system with another internal relay connected to the squelch circuit. I'm really interested in watching for band openings on the 10 meter segment. That's why I have this one here on 29.6 FM, and I'll get a visual indication if I'm not in the room that there might be a band opening on that frequency to listen to. Anyway, I thought these were kind of an interesting series of radios that you can still get crystals for from Bomar Electronics. They're pretty easy to tune up, and the documentation seems to be out there on the internet, and you can find these on eBay, which is where I found these series of receivers. They're not bad little units if you happen to run across them. Anyway, thought I'd share this with folks that might be interested. Have a good day.